Well, what's good, collective? It's your girl Aquame, and I'm here today to do a reading for you. Hope you're having a beautiful and blessed day. All right, so tap in, tap in. We are going to be looking at what is going on in your energy, but like looking at other people's energy that's around you. All right, maybe that you just need confirmation on. Maybe you're not aware of something, but whatever comes out, take what resonates. Take what resonates and leave the rest for whoever else may need it. So, angels, ancestors, guardians, and guides, thank you for being here with us today for the collective. Okay, we are tapping into the energy, our higher selves in alignment with the universe, and God is always and forever with us. All right, so who's in the collective's energy that we need to discuss today? What is going on within the energy of the collective? Thank you. Oh, two cards came out again. We have freedom and we have honesty. Okay. So there might be like some type of honest conversation coming up. Okay. Something that's going to help you free yourself. Right. Somebody's going to take the blame, or somebody may be trying to blame you for something. Okay. Yeah, wow. Okay, freedom says I possess the power and the free will to create my own happiness. Purpose is at the bottom. So you're definitely working in your purpose. You're working on your purpose. You're working on your shadow. You're working on your light side. You're working on all parts of you, okay? With this purpose energy here. It says, I know what I am here to do. All right, so there's a level of knowing, a level of clarity of what you're supposed to be doing, right? What your service is to the world, how it is you're supposed to work on yourself, right? What it is you're supposed to give to yourself, right? What is it that you're supposed to gain? What lessons are you supposed to learn? So, what I see here though is somebody who is trying to maybe find that within themselves, right? They're trying to find that freedom within themselves to be honest with themselves. Somebody here is not very honest, okay? Somebody here has trouble with seeing the reality, all right? They like to maybe be very like, how do I say, like your mind is being scapegoated. It's like taking this disassociation, okay? That's the word I'm looking for. So it's like taking your mind elsewhere, away from the real problem. So this doesn't have to be you, all right? Because I'm reading others at this time, okay? But you need to be mindful of that. Be mindful of how much you're talking to people about things you have going on, right? Be mindful with the level of openness you also have. Okay, it says I can't always expect the truth from others, but I can expect it from myself. So you have to be honest here at all times with how people are moving and acting. Don't be the delusional one to make justifications for how people are behaving. All right. It's like what they're showing you is true, so believe it. All right. This energy here of blame, interesting enough, somebody is going to fall back on to this person that they're going to have to hold the responsibility. Okay. It says, I accept responsibility for my well being. This is not anybody else's thing here but this person, right? This is somebody else's own doing. But they may be placing blame on you. They may be trying to say, something else is going on. It's because of this. It's because of that. I see a lot of excuses. And I feel like this is definitely telling you to remove your energy from people like this, okay, that aren't honest, who can't, right, who aren't telling the full story. Maybe they don't open up about all the details of something, okay? They keep things hidden here, all right? Somebody definitely has something hidden where they don't want to be the blame. They don't want to get the weight put down on them here, right? So they're trying to find their way out of something. Okay, and did say scapegoat earlier, so this could be that energy of someone trying to scapegoat you into being the one that has to hold the bag, hold the problem. Okay, interesting. Let's see, let's see, collective. What's going on? What's going on? Let's get some clarity on this freedom energy for the collective. What is going on? Who is this person? What is this freedom? I'm hearing freedom is on the line, right? This could be somebody here who's trying to get you involved in something that could be illegal, right? And it could jeopardize your freedom, or get you caught up in something that, like I said, it jeopardizes freedom. The freedom is on the line, right? Let's get some clarity here with freedom. Thank you. The golden mirror. Somebody does not want to hold up the mirror to themselves, and it's in reverse. But somebody is definitely seeing something, seeing a situation for what it is, seeing someone's true habits here. It says self-absorbed, narcissist, one-sided relationship, and love bombing. Okay, so this is right. You could have been in a situation here where someone who was doing all these things to you, right? You noticed how self-absorbed they are, right? It's like they want you to do everything for them. They feel like this how do I say, like an energy of someone who feels more than they should have, right? Like, I deserve this, some type of privilege here with this golden mirror. This one-sided relationship though has to go, right? You can't rely on this person. This person shouldn't be leaning on you. Okay, this is somebody here who definitely is in partnership with you of whatever sort to gain something from you, all right? But also, when you show them that mirror, I feel like this is where y'all may have difficulties. You are very good at showing them their mirror, showing them the reality, right? They may not even say nothing. They may not really, react when it happens, but believe me, they're seeing it, right? They're seeing what it is that they need to do and change, but it's really like not everybody is ready. Some people like certain lifestyles, right? Live in certain ways that may not make any sense to you. All right, so let me see. Let me get another message here with the honesty coffin. So if somebody's not being honest with you, you need to end it. As soon as you find out the truth, I feel like you're going to end something. Something here is coming to a like final close, the nail in the coffin. Like this is something here, somebody's last chance here, right? Somebody honest, some type of honesty here, some type of conversation that's gonna put an end to something, but it's also going to open up a new beginning. All right, this is something here that is going to help you to grow, right? Being honest with a situation, right? How something is definitely affecting you, right? Something could be affecting your health status. Something could be affecting your money, right? Something could be affecting how much time you have to spend on other things or something like that, right? So and I feel like here with this coffin situation and this golden mirror, something that's so done and over with, it's like it can't come back to life. I'm hearing somebody can't come back from this type of thing. So whatever is coming out, somebody's going to be very put in the spotlight, put in a way that they're going to want to hide, right? They're going to want to maybe, they don't want this truth to come out. All right, but there's definitely some type of ending here. You may be getting communication from ancestors, guardians, angels from the other side or something like that. I'm seeing pets, like, pets that have passed over. All right, but passed over loved ones are trying to get your attention. They're trying to show you something. They're trying to get you to see the truth, right? They're trying to put the truth is right there in your face, but this coffin here also is showing me that somebody who doesn't open up something, right? They keep it closed, they keep it locked away, they don't deal with it, they're not looking at it because they don't want to be truthful. They don't want to be honest with themselves, right? So they maybe just try to lock it away and leave it, right? And think it's going to never come back around. But it's like something's catching up to somebody here, right? Yeah, something's being put to an end. Ascending. I love this card here, especially with the blame. Whatever it is that somebody is trying to put on you, throw at you, make it seem like you're the one here, you're like rising up above it. You're rising up above the BS. Okay, you're rising up above that. I feel like you take your responsibility for what it is that you do. You know your rights and your wrongs. You know your shadow self, right? This purpose energy was at the bottom. Okay, you know yourself. You know when you're wrong. You know when you've done too much. But this energy here is somebody who is not, like, again, this is a one-sided thing. This is me doing the work, but the other person is not. And they still expect me to, like, expect you to tag along with their antics. Okay, a heart with a key. Somebody may feel like you have the key to their heart and, but yeah, you striking down things at this time. You're like the key. If the key don't fit, it can't get in, right? It can't unlock. So I feel like here you may have in the past, or you may be someone who definitely. I'm hearing spare key. So if you're giving somebody a spare key, or somebody's trying to give you a spare key here, be mindful of that. All right. It's just like opening up some type of commitment to something here. All right, got to be really careful with that. But this key also shows me that it can be unlocked. Okay, so it's not forever, it's not permanent here. All right, something can change. All right, now, collective. All right, we ascending though. We're not staying in this energy with this narcissist, right? With this person that's self-absorbed. You're freeing yourself from that person, from that energy, from that situation. Okay, definitely. This person here though can't understand why they can't open up this. I don't know. Somebody's trying to, I'm seeing like somebody trying to break through the coffin. Like when you see the movies that they bury somebody alive, right? But they come out destroyed, be affected. Yeah, by being with this person here, it has shown you what unhealthy relationships are, right? Especially when they're one-sided, especially when there's no growth on one side, right? Or somebody is just even so far behind. Somebody could be working on themselves, but they're just so far behind in the work that they need to do. It's almost still impossible. It's like I got to catch up with you later. I can't do it now, right? Like I feel like energy of being dragged down here, but this glass is shattered here, right? This says through destruction, new beginnings emerge, and that's what ascending also says. So the freedom here, the new expansion, the new coffin also says that new beginning. So you got that energy a lot. New phase, new beginnings. Okay, and you're preparing for something much better here. Okay, I feel like you've definitely learned some sort of lesson. You're walking away, and it's a good thing. I feel like enough has been destroyed, enough has been affected, enough has been you know, enough has happened that it's now time to realize, right? That's when you come to that like realization, that wake up moment, how much something has affected you. All right, how something has truly, you may even feel like you're behind in a way because you maybe were dealing with something that was keeping you so closed in, that was keeping you, right? Especially with this glass, as I'm getting a false illusion, this mirror energy. So it could have been like a false twin flame energy, as they call it. Okay, where you thought somebody was the the one, right? But they were just a lesson. They were just there to actually show you, right, what not to accept. All right, how you create your own happiness. This person can't give it to you. All right, it could have been a lot of fighting and arguing or something like that. It could have been a lot of like chasing and running type of energy, right? You run, I chase, get back together, right? And it doesn't get any better or something like that. So this is definitely talking about some type of like trying in something that keeps collapsing, right? Keep trying to get to something. Every time it collapses, you try to put it back up, but it's like more pieces are shattered, more pieces are, the more you try, the worse it gets. And that's why freedom is here. Okay, let's clarify the energy here with coffin and honesty. We have communication. Seek help. Somebody needs help. Somebody needs to have an honest conversation with themselves. Somebody needs to go out and seek real assistance. Maybe they're looking to you to help them. All right, and you're realizing how you can't help them. It says when facing challenges, connect with others. Speak from the heart. Okay, so this person may feel very cut off and closed off from certain things, or just they feel like their time is very limited here or something like that, so they have to speak quickly. They want to tell you a quick message. Okay, you may not give this is definitely saying don't give this person too much time. All right, even if somebody wants to say something, or maybe just not at all, like just cut it off. Don't even block a person, or somebody needs help. Somebody's not good with telling the truth. They're not good with communicating their feelings. They're not good at trying to understand themselves here either, right? They're just kind of letting life take over, letting things be. Like they feel, I don't know, this person could feel all over the place, but they don't really know how to truly deal with it. They don't have a healthy outlet. All right, and I feel like that's what is needed here, some type of healthy outlet. All right, like this narcissist needs to be with another narcissist so they can really see, they can really feel what it is, what it's like of what's happening, right? It says escape and transform. Okay, wow, it says it is time for you to ascend and get the hell up out of there. Escape and transform. It's giving me that Gemini energy here. Also felt Taurus energy, Libra energy here, Scorpio energy, Gemini, Aries, Leo energy. I'm just saying what I feel, guys. I'm also seeing Virgo energy here. Sagittarius. I see everybody. Hey, if I didn't call out a sign, then don't mean anything. But anywho, oh no, I didn't want any more. Actually, though, I want to say this. This says role playing and storytelling. So you're definitely coming out of that energy of playing some sort of false role, playing some sort of maybe, I don't know, you were very loyal to someone, right? But you were telling yourself a story to make this true, right? And now you're coming out of that. You're shedding here. You're releasing. Um, I feel like you're removing yourself out of a situation here that had the capability to, again, affect you and destroy you in a way that you didn't even realize. Okay? And this is where you're coming out of this more, this blue energy is like more soft empathy, that, just more receptive energy to this red and hot energy. Is like, it can't touch something, it shouldn't be touching, or it can't touch it because it's too hot. I don't know. Somebody's energy is definitely being revved up. Is transforming, like how this card is. If you see, the colors are almost the same. Okay, it's almost like this was all intertwined and entangled, and now this energy is separated. Okay, so there's a separation here. Okay, no more projections. I'm hearing no more. Yeah, it's like you don't have to be. I see somebody being somebody's therapist. I see somebody being somebody's like everything almost, and that's so crazy. Okay, somebody feels very ignored at this time, and that's okay. You know why? Because I feel like this is the work that needs to be done, and it doesn't need to be um fed into anymore, right? This energy doesn't need to be fed in to this type of like illusionary state. Oh, I don't even know if it's illusionary. This could just be their truth, but it doesn't have to be your truth. It doesn't have to. You don't have to be involved in that. Okay. Let me get some more clarity here. We have apology and forgiveness. Somebody wants to apologize, all right? Somebody feels bad. Okay, cool, cool, cool. But it's like it's going to be what's different, okay? Let me get one card. One card. Forgiveness and apology is here. It's like accept the apology, but move forward still. Don't hold on to it with this freedom. Keep standing out to me. Okay, somebody is only fooling themselves here. All right, they need, I keep hearing they need to apologize to themselves, right? For not growing. You have action, beginnings, Jupiter, courage energy. Okay, so this could be a heated debate, a heated argument, something that escalates very quickly. Okay, but again, it's like, yeah, your higher self has been activated. You are in a state here of acceleration by freeing yourself, by ignoring someone's attention, the cries for attention here. All right, you're actually listening here. You can actually hear where you're supposed to, what you're supposed to be doing, how you're supposed to be doing. Like you're getting actual advice. This could be dream activation here. Right, this could be things you might see, things where there's like a lot of comparisons here, and it's trying to show you something, like from the good to the bad, or from the high to the low here. Yeah, and look, your spirit guides is underneath. The assistance from your spirit guides and your higher self. So you know something is over. You can't accept an apology. You can't accept somebody's behavior. You can't, like, what's been done, what has been done, and you have to put this nail in the coffin, okay? And then you're going to see how things will quickly accelerate as soon as this situation is done. As soon as you say, you know what, no more. All right, so look out for that. Do what you got to do. All right. No. Let me get here. All right. Had to decide. Let me get some advice here. Let me get advice. I definitely see. Hold on. All right. Sorry about that. Let's get some quick advice here. Some good advice for the collective in this situation that they're maybe in. Okay. Maybe experiencing. This is love. Excuse me. Got the lovers here. So it's all about choice. All right. You may feel very connected. You may feel very entwined. You may feel very have a lot of love for something here, right? But it's all about choice, and it's all about perspective as well here. Okay, this could be you and somebody who come from like very different backgrounds, right? You could be you know, I don't know, somebody who was in school versus somebody who was, I don't know, a comedian. I don't know, but just like two different people, right? Um, that come together that, they fulfill certain parts of each other, but it's like at the end of the day, they're still whole individuals separately as well, I'm hearing. All right. This person has a lot of love for you. You have a lot of love for this person. But again, what is your choice here? They're trying to definitely show you what your heart really desires, what you really need when it comes to love. Okay. So you need to really pay attention to every relationship that you're having and see what did you like, what you didn't like here, right? Even in the current partnerships and relationships that you may be in. All right, looking at the dynamic here. All right, is it a one-sided relationship? With the Lovers card, it's supposed to be more equally balanced. Okay, when it comes to choice with the Lovers card, it needs to feel like I'm not losing. Right, I may not be gaining a whole lot, but I'm not losing either a whole lot. Right, so there's a fair balance here. Okay. Let me get another card for advice. You have the Freedom card with the Fool. Okay, so the Love, and then you have the Fool. So I'm hearing young and naive. All right, somebody here, they'll definitely get some type of clarity, and they can see something that they don't want, and they can see what they do want here, right? And you need to really see that, right? If you don't want something, if it's not, you're not getting it, you need to know when it's time to also release, right? This person's arms is very free. They're not holding on to anyone else. They're holding on to, their faith, okay? They're holding on to what they know to be true, what feels good to them, what feels right, all right? And the Fool doesn't need to go on a journey alone. The Fool just goes ahead and does it. The Tower. So something's definitely about to be a drastic change, a drastic shakeup here with this Fool energy. There could be like some type of splitting, obviously, here with the Tower here, all right? Even with the land and the sea, I'm hearing, I don't know. So something could be like earth shaking, all right, earth shattering or groundbreaking. I'm seeing you taking some sort of chance. The Knight of Pentacles, right? The Lovers card. This is, trying to make it work. This is somebody here who is not leveling, who is not at their best. They're not at their top level, right? They're working on it. They're not. They're just doing whatever it is. It's like they're taking their time. Like I said, somebody here is just taking their time, slowly strolling here with the Lover's energy. It's like the Knight of Pentacles. What are you doing? Hurry up. All right. Maybe somebody here is too focused on their own thing to even work on like a partnership. Yeah, look at that. The Two of Cups and the Ace of Swords. All right. So some type of knowledge here when it comes to this relationship that there's some type of even a conversation here, a real, true, honest conversation. Like this is no love loss. Even this is just like I got to go about my ways, and you go do what you do. Wow. Okay. Who the hell is this speaking to? The Wheel of Fortune with the Tower. A lot of things are about to change. All right. A lot of things are about to shift, and I feel like things that we've been or people, situations that we kind of committed ourselves to in the past, those dynamics are definitely switching up. Okay. There's new time, not really, I don't want to say timelines, but there is newness coming in. Okay. And the old can't come. The old can't stay. And I feel like even this Knight of Pentacles, I feel like something is dragging here. All these pentacles behind him, right? He has no shoes on. He looks real comfortable where he is with this Lover's card. All right. So there is a level of comfort, and comfort will keep you somewhere that you're not supposed to be. It'll keep you somewhere past your expiration date, all right? But your spirit is trying to tell you to get up and go, to get up and move. There could be a lot of, again, disagreements, all right? Somebody could be feeling it like physically, or somebody could be feeling it like spiritually, right? Or both, whatever. But it's like a feeling of not feeling settled, not feeling like, there's always work that needs to be done on something. The Seven of Wands and the Knight of Pentacles with the Lovers. It's like something always has to be done. Some type of work is always needed. It's never consistent, okay? And you want something more consistent here. You got the emperor. That's definitely a consistency now. Male or female. That's something definitely way more consistent. But somebody's making some type of executive choice, executive decision. Right? Somebody here is being what's the word I'm looking for? Like I'm hearing self preservation here. So preserve yourself. The Eight of Cups with the wow. This is going to shock the Six of Pentacles. So the Eight of Pentacles, Six of Pentacles is just like it's over and done with. I'm not giving into nothing. I'm not taking the small amount anymore. I'm not, I'm not giving up all I have and get nothing in return here. Okay, this Seven of Wands show me you're putting in a lot of work to maintain something. The Emperor is trying to play chess here, right? He's not trying to play checkers. He's trying to make some big moves that is going to lock in something here. So this is something being, especially with that coffin, that locked in energy. So somebody is very determined here, right? Something, again, this acceleration energy of something growing very fast. It's going to be moving as you move. It moves very fast, right? So be mindful of that. Somebody may be feeling left, feeling a little lost, right? Maybe you don't necessarily say how you truly feel. You just say, hey, this is what it is. This is what's going to happen. It's not like a whole emotional thing here. This is very matter of fact type energy. Okay, the Ten of Swords with Temperance. All right, very matter of fact energy. That something is in over. Okay, with Temperance though, and the Ten of Swords, it's like I feel like it's a getting over that hump of like initially or officially, excuse me, doing something with that Ten of Swords, something ending, and it being officially done, and the transition into like just moving your life along, moving things along. Okay, what does that look like when they move their life along? It looks like the King of Cups. Somebody's very balanced. Somebody emotionally, I said it's not emotional. The King of Cups doesn't necessarily express a whole lot of emotion, right? But he does work with his emotions very well. All right, he knows how to channel him in himself, the energies that he needs in the moment to fulfill something. Okay, so if he needs to be a little angry, if he needs to be a little loving, if he needs to be a little bit compassionate, whatever that is, the King of Cups can embody that energy, and it makes things move. Okay, so you're good. Two of Wands. You have high prospects, high vision ahead of you. Okay, so inspiration is here with Pisces. Okay, so that's also another end of a cycle. When I see Pisces, you have flirtation. All right, Sagittarius is here. What else do we have? We have patience and we have appreciation here. So yeah, flirtation and inspiration. So you definitely inspire this person, right? In some sort of way. They do like your energy. All right. Sagittarius and Pisces working together is like things can go really far and really out there, right? You guys can really live in a state of like something is possible when it's really not. All right, and it's patience and appreciation, and I feel like it's giving me the energy of like almost a reset. All right, you have achievement here with Capricorn, you have Leo, you have Virgo. Okay, what other signs are coming out? We have Aries here with lust. Okay, so somebody is achieving lust. That's all they're getting. Lustful energy. What? Restlessness, discrimination. Okay, you have Aries and Virgo again. You have Aquarius and Taurus. Idealism and resistance. Okay, so pushing back against ideas, pushing back against something trying to force its way in here. All right, be discerning. Use your criticism, your critical thinking skills, I should say. All right, don't let anything just come in and be that ain't supposed to be. All right, we know how this goes. All right, so collective, this is the message. I hope that it resonated for someone out there. Hit the like button, subscribe to the channel. I'll be back with more, don't you worry. Okay, yeah, comment down below. I want to hear from you guys. I don't get that many comments, so comment down below. Let me hear what you guys got to say about the reading, how it resonated for you. Tell me where you're viewing from, all that good stuff. All right, but I will talk to you later. I love you guys, and I'll talk to you. Bye. Deuces.